Okay, so integrating x root x minus 3 dx, so I got a product of x times root x minus 3, so it's parts. So u is going to be the polynomial in x, and the function part, the more complicated part, is dv. So u is x, dv is, right, the square root of x minus 3, I'm going to write as x minus 3 to the power of a half. So du, differentiating x, is 1, and integrating this bracket, x minus 3, add 1 to the power, divide by the new power, and then on the bottom multiply by the differential bracket, which is 1. So just tidy this v up a bit. So dividing by 3 over 2 is the same as timesing by 2/3. So there's v. So the integral is equal to u times v. So that's 2/3 of x bracket x minus 3 to 3 over 2 minus the integral of v du. So the v, so I can put the 2/3 outside, x minus 3 to 3 over 2 dx. So actually this initially it looks as though you're going more complicated here, but if you look at your final integral, okay, you're only integrating that bracket, the product is gone. Okay, so there's 2/3, then integrate this up, that's x minus 3 to the power of 5 over 2 divided by 5 over 2 times the differential bracket, which is 1. 2/3 of x. Right, so divided by 5 over 2 is the same as times it by 2/5. So we've got 2/3 times 2/5, x minus 3 to the 5 over 2, and because it's an indefinite integral, it has no limits, there has to be a plus c there. That's minus 4/15 plus c. Part B, substitution. So use my integral from 0 to 5/3 of the square root of 25 minus 9x squared dx. So the integral is with respect to x, and use my substitution, so and change it to thetas. So limits first of all, if x is 0, then I'm solving 0 is 5/3 sine theta. So that gives me sine theta equals 0, so theta is 0. Top limit 5/3, x is 5/3, so I'm solving 5/3 equal to 5/3 sine theta. So sine theta is 1, and theta and sine to minus 1 of 1. So you make sure you're in rad mode, and then shift sine of 1 is pi by 2, half of pi by 2. To get the dx, I take what I'm the substitution and differentiate it, so I can work out dx by d theta. Dx by d theta is 5/3 cos theta, so dx is 5/3 of cos theta d theta. So changing the integral length, that's the integral limits, 0 mapped to 0, 5/3 mapped to pi by 2, and inside is 25 minus 9x squared, so that's 9, and then I got 5/3 sine theta squared, and the dx is 5/3 of cos theta d theta. So a bit of algebra to do now, then tidying this up. So the square root is 25 minus 9 times, and if I square this, that's 25 over 9 sine squared theta times 5/3 cos theta d theta, multiplied by 2, so this 5/3 can come outside here. So square root of 9's cancel off, so 25 minus 25 sine squared, so that's, if I factorise that, that's 25 bracket 1 minus sine squared theta cos theta d theta. Square root of 25 is 5. Change 1 minus sine squared theta. So that's 25. 1 minus sine squared is cos squared. That's cos theta d theta. That's 5/3. Right, square root of 25 is 5. Square root of cos squared is cos theta times cos theta d theta. So 25 over 3 will go outside. And then integrating cos times cos is cos squared theta d theta. Okay, now you should have prepared this one to integrate cos squared theta. When integrating cos squared or sine squared, I'm using double angle formula. So this one I'm using cos 2 theta is 2 cos squared theta minus 1. So it's 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos squared theta. So to get cos squared theta on its own, that's half of 1 plus cos 2 theta is cos squared theta. So that integral now is going to change to 25 over 3. Integral from 0 to pi by 2. Instead of cos squared it's this, so that's a half outside, 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta inside. So that's 25 over 6. Multiplied by 2, 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta. And then integrating that, integral of 1 in respect to theta is theta, plus the integral of cos 2 theta is sine 2 theta over 2, from 0 to pi by 2. So sub in pi by 2 first of all, so that's pi by 2 plus the sine of 2 lots of pi by 2. 2 lots of pi by 2 is pi over 2 minus 5 over 6, put 0 in, theta 0 plus the sine of 0 over 2. In the second bracket, sine of 0 is 0, that's 0, so that bracket's gone. Sine of pi, say make sure you're in rad mode there, is 0, plus 0 there, so the answer is 25 pi over 12. You can leave it like that to work out the decimal equivalent of that. That's 6.54498 to 6.54, 2 decimal places.